Yo, what's going on, guys? Bjorn here again, Goosebumps #1 Aussie fan, bringing you another video. So I got some really awesome news for you guys. We finally have confirmation of the second Slappy World book. Now, I was under the impression that it was going to be called Slappy's Evil Twin because I talked about it in a video, a few videos back, and there was an interview with R.L.Stine and some other author, and he said in the interview, if I was home right now, I'd be working on a new book called Slappy's Evil Twin. Now, I assumed that was going to be the next book in the Slappy World series, but as it turns out, the next book is not actually based on Slappy. Now, the series is called Slappy World because Slappy is basically like the narrator. He tells the stories. And I didn't know that, but I watched the whole interview and basically said that Slappy is the one that tells the stories and he interrupts all the time. So technically Slappy is still in the book, like, talking, and he interrupts throughout the story, but he's the one telling it. Alright, so it's pretty awesome how they did that. But the next book is actually called Attack of the Jack. Now, I wonder where they got that from. Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns. But I have the synopsis right here, guys, and it is pretty interesting from what I've read. So basically, the plot is Devin and his sister Violet are visiting their Uncle Jack for the summer. He lives in an old house by the seashore. Jack was a sailor and he has collected strange and fascinating items from the sea. Exploring a back room, Devin and Violet discover a locked trunk, a pirate's chest. The trunk is wrapped in old heavy chains and locked with a huge rusted lock, but they manage to get it open, obviously. Otherwise there'd be no story. Okay, so they lift the lid slowly and see that it's filled with antique Jack-in-the-Boxes. Huh? One box is hidden under the others, covered in dust. It plays an odd, unpleasant song. Up pops a very ugly, mean-looking puppet, an old pirate with a dirty red bandana over his long, greasy hair. Scars on his cheeks and a beard and one eye missing. Thanks for letting Sailor Jack out, he rasps, bouncing on his spring. Devin and Violet now face new and troubling questions. Will Jack return them to their uncle? Just how much is a pirate's promise worth? So yeah, guys, that's the plot. And it sounds pretty interesting. It's about a Jack-in-the-Box. Of course it's going to be like a puppet, because Slappy, telling the story. It's going to be something related to puppets and whatnot. And as we know, there's going to be 4 books in the Slappy World series, so who knows? Maybe the 3rd book is going to be the Slappy's Evil Twin one. He's doing that next, because this one he's already had written, so this is going to be the 2nd one. But maybe the next one is going to be Slappy's Evil Twin, so he still has to write it. But that interview was about a month ago now, so if he was to write it, I'm sure, well, he would have already probably written it by now. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the new book, Attack of the Jack. So yeah, release date. I actually think there is a release date, guys. I didn't check this. Release date. When is the release date? The 27th, 2017. Okay, so we don't have an exact release date. The 27th of what? March, April, May? It just says the 27th, 2017. So, yeah, guys, we can all look forward to that date, whenever that is. I'm sure it's probably like April or, I don't think it would be March because the first Slappy World book comes out in March, February, sorry. So I would imagine that it'd be like April, because it's usually a couple months in between each book. It's not like the 90s where a new one was coming out every month, every couple weeks. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's pretty much it. Attack of the Jack. And one other thing I must show you guys, something really awesome that I got in the mail. Check this out. It is a framed, still sealed, you can see the fan in the reflection, Goosebumps Cuddles poster. It is pretty sick. And it actually came from Kmart. As you can probably see just there, you got the little Kmart sticker there, $5.99. So it was actually bought already framed up, which is pretty awesome. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again soon.